Oh my gosh.
Let me whisper.
The lion.
This is it. This is a rare white lion. There's only 13 left in the world.
Off leash. What's your name, lion?
Jeff. What? Can you do any tricks? Paw? That means walk away. Belly. Let me get that belly. Right now we are at the Lion Treetop Lodge where we're about to be walking with lions. No cages, no leashes, no anything. 2 full-grown white lions. No protection between us and the lions.
Yep.
It's just
No
nothing
knee
at
pads,
all. And us to eat.
helmets.
They've been raised since birth by these people, and we're gonna take them for an hour-long walk.
An hour?
I gotta
2 of
pee
them,
first.
full grown. One in South Africa.
We're gonna walk lions in South Africa.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. I'm scared.
yeah.
Is it normal to be scared right now?
Probably.
Have you done research on this? Like, we're gonna be okay? You know? We're not gonna die?
I think we'll be okay.
Wait, what if this is
Think.
how they feed the lions? They just trick tourists
They
into
gotta pay them.
They get our money, then they kill us.
All right, so with that being said, we're gonna try and pay after and see how they react.
I mean,
I mean, with restaurants you pay after, right?
True.
So,
Oh my god, a white lion!
dude, you got me to turn.
He found a drum pad.
Please do that on the lion. If you do that to a lion, you will go down in the history books.
Do you have any song requests?
We will rock you.
Good song choice.
Okay.
I concentrate on 3 groups of animals: lion, elephant and rhino. Now, the reason why I'm concentrating on these 3 groups is because they're the most wanted animal body parts by the Chinese. The tusks from the elephant, the horn of the rhino, claws, the teeth and the bones of the lions. As you know, the Chinese basically eat anything. In Kenya, the Chinese tourist arrested with 300 zebra penises in his possession. Now, these are the sort of things they'll kill an animal just for one small body part. And the reason why they do that is because they eat the zebra penis to enlarge their own.
what?
Okay? What? Yeah. Convention of Endangered Species has actually put the giraffe on the endangered list now as well, because the giraffe penis is about that long and they're killing the giraffe only for their penises so that their penises will be enlarged. It's unbelievable what these people are doing to Africa. They are destroying, they're destroying our wildlife on a daily basis. The governments are all corrupt. They're all involved with it. So unfortunately, it's people like me, the conservationists, that take care about these animals, and PITRAC, which is a very well-known anti-poaching unit. We've got 2 terrorist organizations in Africa, Boko Haram and Al-Shabaab. Now, these 2 terrorist organizations are basically being funded by animal body parts sold to the Chinese. Botswana, when they see a poacher, they kill him. Like in South Africa, you're not allowed to shoot a poacher until he shoots at you and the bullet hits you between the eyes. Head of police in the Kruger National Park was arrested shooting a rhino. If they're rotten at the top, they're rotten right down to the bottom. Okay, unfortunately, that's a reality. First of all, I want to make it very clear to you that I'm not a lion breeder. I do not believe in breeding at all. The reason why I'm very adamant about that is because the breeders all breed for the wrong reasons. Now, the wrong reasons are canned hunting. They breed these animals up, and when they get to a nice size, a nice trophy size, they put it into a small area and they get the hunters to come in to shoot a lion, export of lion bones to China and also to Saudi Arabia, and also to zoos around the world. Although I'm against the breeding of lions, I think it's important to keep those breeders there, because if you take those breeders away, the poachers are going to go into the wildlife areas and kill the wild lions. Now, killing a wild lion, obviously the hunter will always go for the biggest trophy, the alpha male. It takes that pride of lions 2 years to settle down to their former glory after their number 1 has been taken out of the equation. You'll get lions coming in from other areas to try and dominate. And they're killing each other. It's a fight. It's just a mess. So that's why I say rather let a guy hunt a canned lion than hunt a wild lion. Okay? Although I don't agree with it. These lions are rescued from a breeder. If I hadn't rescued them, they would have been shot or exported long ago.
The ones that we meet
The
today.
ones that you're going to meet today. So they have their time out. You must understand it's not a circus or a show that I'm putting on. When we go out for the walk, it's their time out. We don't, if they don't want to walk, we don't walk. We do what they want to do. They like to have a structure. They want to know what's going on every day. They go for a walk early in the morning, every afternoon, and only 2 people, Donald and Alec, my 2 line handlers, will feed these animals. So there's a relationship straight away between the lion and the person that's feeding them. They accept me because I fed them from, they were 5 days old when I first got them. Weighed 4 pounds when I first got them, and now they weigh 500 pounds. It costs a fortune to feed these animals, so that's why I have to charge people to walk with them so that I can actually afford the food bill. There's a place in South Africa where they're breeding lions, and a woman from the United States drove in there with her car. She opened the window to take a photograph. Lion jumped up, grabbed her on the side there, pulled her out the car and killed her. Now, at this particular breeding place, there's no structure. They get fed by 20 or 30 different people every time they get fed. So there's never a relationship that's been built up between the animal and the people that are feeding it. So that's why that poor lion was so frustrated. It killed, unfortunately, it killed this particular person. Now, the Chinese use the claws and the teeth for very expensive jewelry. They remove the bones from the carcass, and they crush the bones up into a powder. And as I said to you, the Chinese eat anything. They make a soup out of the bones, and the soup, they believe, stops Alzheimer's disease, stops aging, and stops cancer. Now, I'm just going to show you a couple of pictures here which will make you understand why I'm so anti-Chinese. Okay, what they do is they throw poison into the breeding project, okay, over the fence. Within 10 minutes the lion is dead. They cut their head off and the paws, and off they go. This picture here was taken in the Kruger National Park of 6 lions that were poisoned as well, and they were busy cutting the bones out of the carcasses when they were actually caught. We have to stop it. How? I don't know. I really don't know. As I said to you, we're just fighting a losing battle. I'm totally against that. I went to a zoo in Vienna. Those poor animals were sitting in the snow and the ice. It was freezing cold. They don't deserve that. You could just see their spirit was broken. We don't do tricks with them or anything like that. It's just a loving affair that we've got.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if we're ready to go, Donald.
You're about 3 days into a real TFIL trip. How you feeling?
Lions jumping off the cliffs.
Elton.
Come on.
Dude, they're just gonna be 2 giants walking.
Heart's beating.
You'll see that. I don't know if you've seen any lions in the wild at all.
We did Kruger yesterday.
We saw 2 or
Did you
3.
get any close to any lions at all?
Like from here to that fence, maybe.
Okay,
The
now
far
you'll
end.
see that our lions are quite a bit bigger than the wild lions. The only reason for that is because they've been fed properly. Okay, in the wild they really have to battle to feed themselves.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fight.
Oh my God.
That is beautiful.
Oh my God.
He's literally standing as tall as me.
It's circa.
So when he stands, he's like 2.
It's a big circa.
Sorry, sheep.
Dude, look how beautiful though.
Now they're gonna play. So this is why we walk.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh.
No way.
Do we whisper?
Okay, come on.
Oh my God.
We don't tell them to do anything. They do what they want to do.
They really are their dad.
Oh, yeah.
How old are they now?
They're 5 years old now.
How long do they live? How big do
Good
they get?
question. In captivity like this, they live between 10 and 20 years. In the wild, between 7 and 12 years.
Wow.
This one here is called is Demi, and that one there's Tanner. This one's got a smooth back, but she's got a crown on her back as well. So that's how we can actually identify them. You know?
Look at how big.
Literally all you do?
Oh my gosh.
down on your knees, okay? If you do, you're challenging them, okay?
Got it. The opposite of humans, huh?
Yeah.
If the human gets down on their knees, I know they're not challenging me. They're accepting me.
I'm challenging you in other ways.
Oh God. What's cool to me is that like they could go further, but they're staying like right here. Loving the camera work, man. Really working all the angles. This is absurd. Oh, he's venturing off.
Dude, when the first one just waited for the other one to come out and they started playing. Oh, that was so cute.
Oh, he's back. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, they literally do whatever they want. They're like, we're hot.
Force them to do anything. They must do what they want. It's their time out, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Before I had the line, and they're my two line handlers, and yeah, they've been with me for about 7.5, 8 years now.
So they know what big spoon and little spoon is.
Except they're just big spoon and big spoon. Oh my God.
They're making out.
CHAZ are sisters. Ew.
Sister, sister. See you in Samara?
Oh my God, it is.
That's insane.
Wow.
Look.
What's a lion's top speed?
Top speed, 80 kilometers per hour,
Wow.
but for a very short period of time. That's 500 pounds.
She literally just told her to turn around.
Oh.
That's crazy.
How close we are to a freaking lion.
Look.
She's been eyeing you down for a minute.
Shoot, I think it's my jacket.
But just put that around you.
Yeah.
Anything loose, they like to.
Yeah.
They want to play
That was
with
what I
it.
was doing, but I could tell she didn't like that.
They've never tasted American steak, so
Today will not be the
What other
day.
nationality steaks have they tasted?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
wow.
She is jealous. I get it.
This makes no sense. You hear that? They remember when we were planning this trip and I said
Oh
the one thing I
my
wanted to make
God.
sure we did was this.
Well, we did it.
Yeah.
Can we pet them?
no, it's just too dangerous. you
Yeah.
know. The reason why we've got this fence up here is because people don't listen to us. When you turn your back, people do things that they shouldn't do, and then if they get bitten, then we have to put the line down instead of putting the guest down. You know what I mean?
What would happen?
Yeah, the cat's one.
Yeah, don't.
It's not getting your knees.
Don't get low at all.
Yeah. Ginger, whatever you're doing.
Stop. Seriously, stand up.
What? I'm not.
Challenging them if you do.
Literally.
I just bent down.
No,
I didn't know I could-
don't. Like, stand up.
Your legs like this. Look.
Yeah.
Look, do this.
You know what? For the rest of the day, you don't get to bend your knees. Walk straight
Oh, I
legs.
didn't even bend my knees. I bent my hip.
Yeah, don't. No. Okay, real talk. Craziest thing ever, probably.
Yes.
I've jumped off bridges and out of planes, and we've done a lot of things. But this,
This whole day has been crazy.
Yeah, seriously.
You made me jump off a cliff.
I couldn't think of another animal in this world that I would be this, like, marveled by.
Walking next to.
Like elephants, I feel like are pretty common. They're docile, but I couldn't really imagine any other. Maybe a rhino. Is there another animal that you would say would trump the likelihood of finding this? Like, is there another animal that's considered more dangerous than a lion?
I would say a buffalo. I would say
Okay.
is more dangerous than a lion. I've seen buffalo that have been pretty well tamed, but they're very They're very temperamental, you know. A lion, you can see their moods, you know, by looking at their ears and their eyes. You'll see when their pupils are very, very tiny, they're completely relaxed. And when the whole eye like goes pitch black, stay away, because then she's very, very aggressive.
Are you with these lions? Is this your Tinder default picture?
Is this my WhatsApp?
Your dating profile picture? Is it you with the two lions? Because it should be.
Let me tell you something, these lions give me more love than what my wife does.
I would just like to point out how very easy it would be for them to jump this line.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, that's why I've been staring at them the whole time.
You realize that happened, right? As soon as you got low, they were ready to jump the line.
No, she went like this. She went. I was like, oh my God, Ginger, get up.
Really?
Please.
Yes.
I think it's because she likes me. Though.
No.
Ginger was trying to sacrifice me. She said, Corey, go crouch down, take a picture. And I
Corey,
fell
play the
for
drum.
it. I almost
Do
fell
it.
for it.
Hey, it would have been a good video.
It would have went viral, you're right.
And we give them like 75 kilograms of meat each. Like every 5 to 7 days, we don't only give them meat, we give them, they have to have the stomach as well. It's what's good for them. Actually the stomach is the important part of the meat. So we give them the stomach, the intestine, the liver, everything.
Wow.
Because they get the vitamin, everything in the stomach. So the meat is just to fill them up.
Wow.
If you don't give them that, it's like when we walk, like if they're drunk, they have too much to drink. It's because they don't have all the vitamins from the stomach.
A double fence line here to stop poachers from throwing meat, poison meat into them, you know. And I've also got a very sensitive alarm system on the fence line, so if anybody cuts a wire or tries to penetrate, it wakes me up, you know.
Do you live on the property?
This is my house.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they get along with your dogs?
No.
Okay.
My-
I don't. That
I
dog's
had
right
a-
there. The
I
little
had a-
tiny
I had
one.
a Jack Russell and a golden retriever, and they used to walk with them every day. It was an amazing relationship that they had. Then they died of old age, and then we got new dogs in, and they don't want to know. They just want to kill them.
Man, this is nice though. This is my backyard.
No. Just stand behind me, please.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
interested
I'll
in this, you know, your shirt.
Oh, my jacket? Let me just take that
Babe,
off.
babe, you're being a real pain in the.
What? I'm wearing the same color as him. Hi.
But American meat is gone. Hey? Hey, my girl.
Hey, don't call my girlfriend meat.
It's gone. She's still staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
She likes my Send It shirt.
Everyone say bye to the lions.
I love you.
Little lions.
I never thought that I would go in someone's backyard and there's just two white lions just kicking it. Not even a foot away from me.
Don't squat down in front of them. Don't do it.
That's why I picked him up. Now what?
So, is there a place for people that are watching this where even if they can't come to South Africa, could they support you?
Absolutely. You know, we're needing funding on the anti-poaching side desperately. You know, as I said to you, this organisation, PitTrack, is a huge organisation, and they really, really need finance desperately. But you have to be careful. You know, and I can understand people from overseas. You know, you must make sure who you funding or sending money to. And it's important, like with me, people say, how much money can I donate to you, you know, to me? And I'd say, no, I'll tell you who to donate it to, you know. And then you know it's going to a proper organisation. You're not funding a government official with a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW, you know what I mean? Because that's what happens. Here at Lion Treetop Lodge, we try and help these people as much as we possibly can. I'm talking about PitTrack, and a great organisation. They do amazing work and totally dedicated, incredible people.
Hey man, thank you again. Appreciate it.
No,
Thank
you're welcome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no worries.
I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Cheers, guys. Go well. Eh?
Bye, buddy. It 100% seems as though he's very legitimate in what he's doing and why he's doing it and the way he does it. And on top of that, I actually didn't know how much it was until we just paid now. He's not like charging as much as you think. Like you would think it'd be like $200 a person. We paid $110 total
For all 4 people.
for all of us. And like anyone that's ever done any kind of like zoo interaction, you normally pay like $60 to touch a giraffe. Like he's not. It's very clear he's not doing this for the money.
Yeah.
There's no one else really here. Like he's doing this because he genuinely cares.
He's just a good guy.
So, and also when we asked him how to help support him, he didn't tell us to support him. He told us to support the
The
anti-poaching nonprofit.
Yeah, I like that.
That's true.
I want to say I so much more respect to him than I went into it thinking. I'm always skeptical, but that was
For real.
bizarrely incredible. So,
Amazing.
if you guys, if you're ever in this area, please come here. Or if you're not in the area and you want to plan a trip, make sure this is a stop.
It's
Yeah.
totally worth it.
Yeah,
I will never experience that again.
yeah.
Walking next, well, a foot away, 12
Foot
inches
away.
away from white lions.
Almost being eaten by a lion.
Twice, because you kept playing with your thing.
I couldn't help it.
Well, we're gonna go check into our treehouse now. Hey! I believe it is the biggest treehouse in the world.
See you guys.
Not everything's gonna go your way. It's all about the way you think. Rise from your past and don't sink. Not every day is gonna be a good day. Not everything's gonna go your way. It's all about the way you think. Rise from your past and don't sink. We ain't ever stopping.